Good afternoon, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I woke up so late. I tried to be good and tried to go to bed a little bit earlier tonight, but it looks like I'm gonna get to bed just about the exact same time as yesterday. The problem was, guys, I swear, I went to bed and I laid in bed for probably 2 or 3 hours before I finally fell asleep. Like, I just wasn't tired. Like, I couldn't fall asleep. It wasn't like, you know, like, I don't know, like I couldn't fall asleep, like I was just like tired and couldn't fall asleep. I was like, I wasn't tired. And I felt like it was because I woke up so late yesterday too. And so today I feel like I'm gonna go to bed and still wind up laying in bed. So I'm like, should I try and go to bed early and then take a melatonin, or just like not bother and just go to bed whenever? And like, I don't know, guys. So anyways, I felt like I didn't get to maybe as much yesterday as I did or I didn't get to as much today as I did yesterday. I was telling you guys how I was having that problem uploading yesterday for some reason, and it's almost didn't work again today. I waited probably another like 15 to 20 minutes. I was on the processing end and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't do this to me again. Please don't do this to me again. And it ended up working. But it took a while for the first one, and then after that they seemed like they all went by pretty quickly. But like even the second one seemed like it took a little bit longer, and then after that they were kind of like going much faster. So I uploaded a few videos today, and I ended up editing actually only 2. I probably could have gotten to a little bit more, but we ended up watching a show, and then also too I ended up watching the Hawks game that was on tonight, which I didn't end up editing too, because it was after I was already done editing. And like I said, I was finishing the last video that I was editing because I got to 2 today, and then ended up coming back in here to watch the Hawks game. And I was like, should I start editing again, like maybe try and get to some more? But I was like, you know what, I got to like edited 6 vlogs or something like that yesterday, so I was like, it's okay if I only got to 2. I still edited, which was good. And again, I uploaded as well, but I had a ton to upload because I edited so much yesterday. So I was like, okay, like, you know, I can spend more time uploading and then edit, you know, maybe just 2 today, and then try and edit more tomorrow, and then maybe upload again, you know, on Saturday or something like that. And the other thing too, though, that I did wind up finishing that I was doing during the Hawks game sort of as well, was I was making my grocery list, which looks kind of small-ish for this week. There's not actually a whole ton of stuff that is going on. So, you know, kind of like last week too, I felt like the week I started kind of like, not couponing again, but just kind of like shopping the sales and stuff like that at Jewel as well. Almost all the stores had like super great deals. That was more towards like the beginning of January, but again, or not the beginning of February. And so there was, like I said, like a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff going on like those first 2 weeks, and then last week there wasn't quite as much, and then this week there's also not quite as much. So we'll see, but there is some good stuff that's a little bit more money at Valley Produce. They've got a good deal on laundry detergent. I think the Purex is like $1.67 each. So I'll probably get 3 of those. It's 5 for 3, or $5 for 3, so they're like $1.67 each. They also have bath tissue and paper towels on sale for $3.50 each, and they're a limit of 2, so I'll probably wind up getting 2 of each, which was cheaper than, I think the bath tissue I got at Jewel last week or 2 weeks ago was $3.99. So I ended up only getting 1 of those because we were kind of low on bath tissue anyway. But that price is less, I think, per roll than what I pay at Aldi, so that's why, like, I really want to try and stock up and get that stuff, because I think at Aldi their like 12 pack is $4.99 or something like that. Maybe their bigger like 18 pack is like $6.99 or something like that. So maybe like the bigger and bulk you buy, I think it might be less per roll, but I feel like even 2 for $3.50, it winds up being cheaper. And then also 2 for the paper towels as well, I feel like it's a pretty good price. So regardless, I feel like, again, stocking up and paying the $7 for 2 things of paper towels and 2 things of, you know, toilet paper, that'll be $14 in total. But again, we should be stocked up with paper towels, I'd say, for probably about 2 months or more. We don't go through paper towels that much, and with bath tissue probably at least for a month or so, because I'd say maybe we go through a 12 pack depending on like how big the rolls are. Like, you know, if they're like a double roll, sometimes it might not be as long, but regardless, we might wind up going through it in about a month or so with two packs. Plus we still have some left over from when I got this stuff at Jewel 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. So again, we might not, like, if we don't buy any more toilet paper, it might not be out until like probably over 2 months, or probably close to like 2 months. And again, I feel like with paper towels too, kind of the same thing. It'll probably be close to like maybe 3 months even. Again, we don't really go through, it depends too, because like sometimes we won't go through paper towels at all, and then other times all of a sudden the dogs start having accidents in the house. So that's why I feel like I can justify spending the $14 on, you know, that stuff, that it will go through it, you know, like it's a decent price. So that, and again too, then the $5 also for the bath, or the not fabric softener, the laundry detergent. So that's about $20 alone there. That's for like household stuff that we don't normally, again, stock up on all that often, that, you know, like we don't need deals on it. And laundry detergent, I still have a good stash still of laundry detergent. And so I would say probably like 3 things of Purex. You know, they're not huge or anything like that, but that will probably last us probably a good 2 months or something like that. You know, at least, I feel like. So again, it depends on how much laundry we have to do and how much bedding is getting washed, and again, all that kind of stuff. So it depends, but you know, like I said, I feel like with laundry detergent we still have a really good stockpile, but again too, with just buying those extra 3 bottles for only $5 is a good price. So yeah guys, long story short, it looks like Valley Produce I'll probably spend a little bit more, but Jewel I don't have really quite as much to get hardly at all. I'm not gonna get, they have like maybe 2 or 3 like produce deals, and then like maybe, I honestly think I'm getting under like 7 things or something like that. Definitely under 10, I'm pretty sure. And then at Aldi, again, kind of just to fill in, and Caputo's, I think I'm getting all produce, which normally produce is really cheap, like when we get produce stuff. So that's why, like, I normally figure like whatever produce we're planning on getting is still going to be under $20 regardless. So I think that, plus there's 2 other things that weren't super expensive either that they also had on sale. But there really wasn't any great meat deals again on sale this week. There's no chicken breast or, you know, ground beef or anything like that. But again, 2 weeks ago I stocked up and got a good portion of chicken breast for I think 2 weeks straight, and then also 2 ground beef as well. So I feel like we have a good amount of that stuff. Plus I have a ton of freezer dinners still, and my mom has stuff as well. And we got the chicken last week that my mom did for like I think 3 dinners. We used that chicken fryer for, pretty much, because she made it one night and then we ended up doing chicken soup another night, and then we did leftovers for a 3rd night. So surprisingly, that little like 4-pound chicken fryer ended up feeding, well, I guess the 3 of them for 3 days. Plus my mom also gave Matthew leftover soup as well. So you know, like I said, it turned into an awful lot of food for, you know, pretty much the week entirely. So I actually didn't cook a lot. So again, I have extra freezer dinners now that I can use. But I don't know if we're gonna wind up going to the stores tomorrow, because I did mention that to my dad. I was like, if you want to, we can like go to 1 or 2 or 3 of them or something like that, and you know, just do that. And then, you know, normally Aldi we always have to go to on Saturday mornings, only because they don't restock a lot of stuff on Friday nights. I don't know if people do a lot of their shopping on Fridays, and then Friday afternoons when we get to the store, they're always out of something, like always. And a lot of times it's a lot of stuff that they're out of. I've noticed, I've went a few times on Friday nights, and both of the Aldis, actually I think 3 of the Aldis that I've shopped at, they would do that too. Like their stuff would be like pretty much almost gone on Fridays. They'd be out of a ton of their produce. They just, like, a lot of the stuff seemed like it was out of stock. So I think that maybe they like restock overnight or whatever, or in the mornings and stuff like that. So that's why, again, like when we get there on Saturday mornings, normally it's completely stocked and we don't have to worry about it. I mean, we might get the occasional something's out of stock or whatever, but like I said, I'd go on Fridays and I'd be like, okay, that's something we didn't get, that's another thing we didn't get, you know, like there'd probably be at least like 5+ items on my list that they'd be out of. And like I said, a lot of times it seemed like it was the produce too. So that's that's why I feel like I get the fresh stuff and if we go on Saturday morning. So we might just do Valley Produce and Caputo's tomorrow because those are two further away ones and they're close to each other, and then do Jewel and Aldi tomorrow or on Saturday morning. But like I said, I don't know. We might do everything on Saturday, but most likely at least we'll have to at least go on Saturdays, but maybe hit something up tomorrow as well. And then the other thing too, I don't know that I told you guys, but I did wind up going to actually to Family Dollar on last weekend on Saturday because it's next to the Valley Produce we shop at, and I ended up going there because they actually had a deal on Xbox Live. That's what I wanted to get for Matthew and Jack because they always use it, and I was like, you know what, this is a really good deal, and so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up for them both for their birthdays. So they had the 3 months, which is normally $25, only for $10. So I ended up getting both of them 3 months, which would have normally been $50 for only $20, which is less than what one of them even cost. So I felt like I ended up doing pretty good for their birthday presents. I just need to get a card probably from the dollar store just to put it in. But it's something that they can always use, like they always have online. So you know, if they don't have to pay for 3 months, then that's like, you know, it's just a $10 birthday present for them. But it was something I was like, ooh, there's a really good sale. And I actually had asked them, I was like, do you guys want me to pick it up for you like when we're out at the store? Because I think it was like lasted for like 3 weeks or something like that, the sale. He was like, yeah, I guess I could, or you could get it for me for my birthday. And I don't think he knows that I bought it for him for his birthday, even though he made the suggestion. But like I said, he had said that to me, and I was like, that's a really good idea, because like I said, they can just always use it. I mean, it's not the most like thoughtful gift or anything like that, but like Jack especially too will run out a lot of times, and he's like, oh, I don't have like $25 to go and get it. So I was like, hey, I'm saving a ton of money and I will get you guys both one for your birthday. So again, it'll last them for 3 months, so you know, from this point until pretty much summer. I mean, Jack's birthday's next month, but you know, they both will get it, so that's cool. But and like I said, it was only $10, so I didn't have to spend spend a lot of money. Plus I saved a lot of money, which like I said, I saved 30 and only spent 20, which is really great. And I don't have to either. The thing is, I was like, what do I want to get them for their birthday? Because I was like, I don't want to spend a whole ton of money too, because I just like bought everybody Christmas presents, you know, and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't want to like go out and be like, oh, here's another like $50 gift and stuff like that, because I'll be honest, they didn't give me anything for my birthday. But not that I'm like complaining. Honestly though, Matthew will always be like, oh, you know, like here's just like, you know, something that like, I think honestly one year he ended up giving me Fallout 4. That was the one that he bought, because originally it was his, and then he just ended up buying it online and then ended up giving me like the disc, because that we already had it. So that was my birthday gift one year, was a used game that he didn't even need anymore. It's like, thanks for that. But like I said, yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I tell you guys about the deals, like, oh, I got this stuff for like them for their birthday, or like, you know, for somebody for Christmas and stuff like that, I feel like I'm like a total cheapskate. But like I said, like if you can get something that's normally $25 for only $10, and you feel like, you know, you still spent a lot of money, even though you didn't, they don't have to know that. You know, like who cares then, you know? But again, it was just like something that I was like, you know what, yes, I will get you both a birthday present. My parents, on the other hand, are the people that are harder to get birthday presents for, because like I don't know what to get you. And again, normally it's not like, I feel like I don't spend as much on people's birthdays as I do on like Christmas presents either, so it'll probably be like a not as expensive birthday present, and I don't know what to buy them that's not like expensive, you know. Like I said, like, you know, buying Christmas presents, you can get away with like, oh, here's like, you know, a $50 hat or something like that. Like I think that's what I spent for my dad for his Christmas present. But you know, then I'm like, okay, what can I get you for like $10 or $20? Like that seems like a lot less. But no, maybe I didn't spend $50. What did I spend? No, I don't know what I spent on everybody on Christmas presents now. $30 maybe, or something like that. I also have to get those cards for Matthew, because he his birthday we're celebrating probably on Saturday. So see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.